One of the most memorable dishes I've had ever was in Sardinia. It was the simplest of dishes too. Essentially, it was beautiful, fresh seafood just like this that was dressed with the best quality extra virgin olive oil and a few little extras. So I'm going to try to replicate it for you today. Now, first up, you need really good quality seafood. My fishmonger, Manny from Planet Seafood, has really spoilt me here. A combination of salmon, beautiful tuna, kingfish, and some big scallops. And just like we would do in a standard Japanese style sashimi, is cut our fish really thin, because the idea is to pick up the fish and then get all the other flavours too, so it almost melts in your mouth. So we'll start with our tuna, and you want to just place it to one side. I like to call this my rainbow sashimi because we're going to get all these beautiful colours on the one plate. It's a true celebration of simple, good quality ingredients. So a few more slices of the tuna in one section. That looks good. And now for some salmon. Kingfish. So I've just taken most of the bloodline off and removed the skin, and again, super fine slices. And finally, our gorgeous fat scallops. And scallops, we want to cut them quite fine too. We'll lay them on the plate. Isn't that a sight for sore eyes? And now it's all about adding the topping. So we do need to season this. A small pinch of salt. A pop of saltiness is going to come from our capers, so sprinkle that over the top. I want a really mild onion flavour, and that's why I use French shallots. And then instead of using your regular pepper, these are pink peppercorns. And this is what I remember from that amazing moment in Sardinia. These pink peppercorns are quite mild and sweet. They're actually in brine. You can get them from most supermarkets now. Just a small amount of this with the back of the knife, bruise it, break it, and we'll just sprinkle that over the top. And the last ingredient, which is just as important as fresh seafood, I'm going to be using a robust extra virgin olive oil. I like to use this because it has peppery notes to it. It's slightly grassy. You can really get the true essence of the oil. So drizzle that at the very last minute, and you can see its rich golden colour. That's what we're after. This is a gorgeous dish. For celebration, when it's a hot summer's day, this is what I crave. That's going to feed at least 4 people, and you have to pair it with a wine. For me, a beautiful chilled Chardonnay is fantastic with raw seafood like this. Make sure it's nice and cold, and one final touch with this perfect dish, some charred crusty bread. That is the ultimate. Every time I have this dish, it takes me straight back to Sardinia. You know what? It tastes even better in Australia because our ingredients are second to none. Cheers.